Hello guys, firstly wishing all of you a very happy Dashra. May the goddess bless you all with happiness and prosperity. Navratri is all about the celebration of the feminine aura or the feminine energy. It is where we try to propitiate the feminine set of the nature and try to understand that how important the feminine set is so as to maintain a balance. So as we are basically bidding a farewell to Navratri of 2021, so I've dropped in here to share 9 such characters because it's Navratri. So 9 such iconic female characters or the female protagonists which need to be celebrated. Essentially, not all of them need to be badass or sassy, but they can be emotional, they can be intelligent, they can be wholesome, they can be embracing, and also they can be understanding. So I have tried to include all the characters with all these kind of emotions and say that they need to be celebrated. So without further delay, let's get started then. Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching Americo's Book World. This is Archit Murari. In here I talk about medicine, books and personal development tips. So make sure you're sticking by. As Dashra is one of the famous Indian festival, I wanted to share the first character from an Indian book, and that is Naina from the Harappa trilogy by Vineet Bajpai. So basically the Harappa trilogy is kind of a really interesting book. It's basically a modern day fantasy thriller, socio fantasy and retelling of the mythological things too. So it has this very bizarre borders between the mythological story, between the past, between Indus Valley civilization and present. The story is quite simple, but I do not want to probe into the story, but I wanted to emphasize on the character called Naina. She is like the female protagonist. She is wife of Vidyut, who is the main protagonist. Okay, so he is basically the avatar. Okay, so he is the reincarnation basically. So he has got a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder. But Naina, whereas she tries to balance his capabilities with her intelligence, but the most depressing aspect in this book was her character almost gets terminated from the second book. Okay, so you rarely would be finding the character of Naina from the second and the third books, but the impact she has created in the first book itself and with very less plot time, I guess Naina has to be one of the greatest celebrated characters, and that from an Indian author in an Indian book. And the second book which I wanted to share with you all is Sita from the Ramchandra series. We cannot put this title out of this whole video, because Sita, as we already know from the great Ramayana, the great epic, that she is really a fierce as well as a very docile character. Many people have interpreted Sita in various ways. Some of them have considered her to be a great warrior. Some of them have considered her to be really pious, docile, and also like a goddess. And I love one such consideration by Amish Tripathi from the Ramchandra series. And the second book of this is Sita, the warrior of Mithila. And then, as the name suggests, the book basically tries to interpret Sita, Ma Sita, as a fearsome warrior. But something which I wanted to emphasize in here is the fearless character of Sita, which is very rare, especially in the scenario when you are actually retelling Ramayana. And the way Amish have tried to incorporate all these aspects is simply stunning. She has such a great leadership qualities and is well aware of how to rule a kingdom, and her tactics of ruling a kingdom is just flawless. She easily maintains the whole thing around her without any flaws. The next character which I really wanted in here is Roja from All Out by Anna Marie Lemoyre. So All Out, a discussion about queer, is basically a whole anthology which has many short stories, especially dealing with queer community, that is LGBTQA plus community. And the stories have been retold. Some of them have been retelling, some of them have been biographies. The story title itself is Roja, and the main protagonist is Roja. She is a dark-skinned lesbian. So she directly falls in love with another character called Blanca. So there is a very beautiful romantic relationship which was presented into this book, but without any sensualization. I mean, there was no excessive sexualization of the character. She was kept very neat, very clean, like breaking the stereotypes that people from queer are quite sexually oriented. It is not like that. they are also the same human beings as we exist. Okay, so they deal their things as their own ways. So that is what I really love from this book. The next character is Asta from The Seal Woman's Gift by Sally Magnuson. This is the book which I currently have been reading, and the story is all about the Turkish invasion of Iceland in the year of 1627, where a lot of captives from Iceland were basically taken to Algiers, which lies somewhere in the north of Africa. They were forced to do the domestic slaves as in the mines or so. So that is one of the very tragic event in the history of Iceland. But something which I wanted to emphasize in here, it's basically a retelling of the popular saga of the Iceland invasion. And the character which Sally Magnuson wanted to emphasize, or actually is plot driven, is Asta. In the ancient texts or the history of the Iceland, this character was given no name, but she plays a very important role. So the author of this book wanted that character to be the central part of this story and write the whole story from her perspective. So she has named the character as Asta, and she is literally one of the most lovely and one of the most friendly character I can ever see. Like, she has the whole emotion of being a mother, a friend, a proper Icelandic person, and one of the most interesting aspects from the whole book is how inclined she is towards her faith, that is Christianity. She is a staunch Christian, and despite million efforts by the people of Algiers to convert her to Islam, she stands firm and takes a stance for her faith. And there are many texts or quotes and stories from the ancient sagas of Iceland which Asta shares into this book. And this clearly makes out the fact that she is a very strong character, both mentally and physically. Because I've said physically because she gives birth on a ship packed with people with no aid to properly even breathe. But she does that. Okay, so she is kind of really strong and also quite supportive to her husband Olafur. The next character is Nora Seed from The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I have spoken about this character a million times already in my videos, but still a small glimpse of the character of Nora. She is such a cute and bubbly character, of course, at the end of the book. Basically, she tries to commit suicide in the beginning of the book because no one considers her to be important. But why I have added her into this whole video is the way she transforms herself throughout the story, which also evolves us as a reader. Now moving to the next character, probably without this character, this video would not be fulfilled, and that is Professor McGonagall, or Professor Minerva McGonagall from the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Probably she's literally badass. Okay, she's strong, she is committed, she's honest, she's loyal, but apart from that, she's really badass. Okay, and the way she's been portrayed in the book is something I just cannot emphasize enough. All the Harry Potter fans, of course, would be loving her character because she is quite a positive one, and being a Gryffindor, she always backs up with her students, stays very polite, and apart from that, she of course has a lot of magical powers, which she is very powerful at. The next character is Sadako from Sadako and Thousand Cranes, which is indeed a true story. Sadako was an inhabitant of Japan, and during the World War, due to the atomic bombs, she is diagnosed with leukemia and eventually dies. The story is quite moving and quite short. It's just a 30-page novel, that is a novella. But why I wanted to introduce Sadako in this video is the way she looks towards life and the way she tries to build curiosity in her life. So this is a thing which I really learned from Sadako, even from Matilda by Roald Dahl. Both of these characters teach us to be inquisitive throughout our life and learn newer things throughout. The next character which I wanted to be in this video and probably cannot skip is Jane Eyre from Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So she is one such character which probably gives us motivation to last long. She is firm towards how she proceeds in her life, but because there are many darker things which are basically happening in her life. Despite weeping a lot in the whole book, she still tries to stay firm. Next character is Annabeth Chase from the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. She is such a stunning character and makes the perfect bond between Percy. She is firm supporter. She knows how to manage things. Basically, I guess she is the Hermione Granger of Percy Jackson series. She knows what to do. She is aware of the surroundings, she is aware of the future, and she plans things out perfectly. So now sharing all the characters which I wanted to add into this video but could not, and I've listed them out, and they are Matilda from Roald Dahl's Matilda, and the next one would be Lisbeth Salander from the Millennium Trilogy by Stieg Larsson. She is such a badass character, but she basically is in the wrong way of life, which I felt, so I have not introduced her into this video. Then I have Hermione Granger, of course, and then the most important and iconic character which I wanted to add but just could not, and that was Sati from the Shiva trilogy. Sati or Parvati, both of these characters are just flawless within themselves and they need to be appreciated throughout. So that's all guys, these were all the 9 characters which I wanted to share as a part of Navratri to remind you all that it's basically a celebration of the feminine aura. I hope you love this video. If at all you have got any ideas into how can I improve my videos, or if you got any ideas with the bookish ideas, do share them in the comment section below so that I can check them out. Till then, take care, stay safe and happy Dashra. Bye bye.